In our last video, we were in Pittsburgh, Kansas. We strolled the streets of the historic downtown. We learned about the city's history. And of course, we checked out some of the street art. In this video,
we're in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Fayetteville, Arkansas is the 10th stop on what we're calling Wanderlust 2025, our road trip from Central Florida to Kansas and back again. If you're interested in any of the cities you see on this map, they should now be available on our channel. For context, we were in Fayetteville on a Friday morning in mid-April 2025.
Today we're in Fayetteville, Arkansas, home of the University of Arkansas. We got in last night, so now we're coming downtown this morning to check it out. Fayetteville was founded in 1828 and now has a population of about 102,000. Fayetteville Station was built in 1925. The last passenger train came through in 1965. This park is known as the Ramble. It was completed in 2024 and hosts a variety of events throughout the year. And next to the Ramble is the Walton Arts Center, which was built in 1992. It's Arkansas's largest and busiest arts venue. From here, we're going to be walking up Dixon Street. It's considered the best-known entertainment district in Arkansas.
Yeah, if you're new to our videos, our methodology is pretty simple. We focus on the heart of the downtowns. We find the main street, walk down one side, come back on the other side, and explore any interesting side streets or parallel streets.
This white house is the Dixon Street Inn, built in 1894 as a single-family home. In 2009, it was remodeled as a 10-room inn.
For those unfamiliar with the city, if we were to be walking the other direction, in about 3 or 4 blocks, we'd see the University of Arkansas campus. And since it's part of the downtown core, yes, we will be visiting the campus later in the video.
And now we're headed up Block Avenue towards the Old Town Square. These trees with the pink blossoms are known as the Eastern Redbud. They bloom for only a few weeks in the spring, so it was really cool that we got to see them.
Yeah, I've got to say, I've always loved visiting college towns, and Fayetteville is no exception. This is a beautiful downtown. Check out the landscaping throughout the video. It's the little attention to detail like this that can make a downtown really pop. And I love the use of brick on the roads and sidewalks. Notice the street art? If, like us, you enjoy street art, we'll have a section dedicated to it towards the end of the video.
This brick building was built in 1899 as a bank. It was almost demolished in the 80s, but it was rehabbed in 1994.
Now we're approaching what is known as Heritage Square.
This building is the old post office built in 1911. It served as the post office till 1963, and since 1977 has housed several restaurants.
Again, with the landscaping. Absolutely beautiful.
Fayetteville was actually named after Fayetteville, Tennessee, which in turn was named after Fayetteville, North Carolina. This cool house and surrounding outbuildings have been converted to a bed and breakfast.
And after a quick detour, we're now back to Heritage Square.
The Pryor Center was built in 1999. Its mission was to document the cultural heritage of Arkansas by collecting audio and video resources. Fayetteville is located in the Boston Mountains, which is a subset of the Ozarks. You can tell it's fairly hilly, even in downtown.
Yeah, this part of Arkansas is beautiful, particularly this time of year.
This is the historic Washington County Jail, built in 1896, and right next door is the Washington County Courthouse, built in 1905. Of interest, the jail is the longest-serving jail in the county. It was used from 1896 till 1973. Then it was privately owned from 1984 till 2024. It was repurchased by the county last year.
Okay, a little context. It's Friday morning. We're in the 8 o'clock hour. It is super windy. It has been actually the last 2 days. We're talking 25, 30 mile an hour sustained wind. So we're doing our best here. We started on the historic, I guess it'd be kind of the entertainment center, which is Dixon Street. And now we're in a Heritage Square. For those following along on the map, we're now reapproaching the post office from the opposite side.
Fayetteville is the second most populous city in Arkansas after Little Rock. And at the time the city was founded, Arkansas wasn't even a state. So when Arkansas was incorporated in 1836, then they reincorporated the city itself.
And as mentioned earlier, the university literally sits adjacent to the core of the downtown, making this a true college town. And I have to say, I really love college towns.
And in addition to being a college town, this area has quite a few other industries. Both Fayetteville and nearby Bentonville are home to 6 Fortune 500 companies, including Walmart, which is centered in Bentonville.
So at this point, we're now returning to Dixon Street so we can check it out from the opposite side, and then work our way towards the campus. check out these old street lamps. Since it was too early for a beer, we did check out one of the local coffee vendors.
And the black building here is the Dixon Street Pub. It is adjacent to the Dixon Street Inn that I mentioned when we walked on the other side of the street.
And here you see one of the local concert venues. And there in the distance, you see our first glimpse of the University of Arkansas.
Yeah, the University of Arkansas is the state's flagship university. The first classes were held in 1872. Currently, they have about 32,000 students. This is known as Senior Walk. Since 1876, they have recorded every graduate by year on this walkway. It encompasses 5 miles throughout the campus. And this building is known as Old Main. It was built in 1875.
As we both enjoy visiting college campuses, we have thrown around the idea of making a channel specific to those, but since we don't have that yet, we're not going to show you any more of the campus. Come check it out for yourself. So instead, we're going to show you the street art section as promised, and then we'll be back to wrap this up. All right, what did you think of Fayetteville, Arkansas?
I loved it. Now, this is a college town, and I love college towns, but it had so many cool historic buildings, and I was surprised with how hilly it was, but the campus was cool, the downtown was cool. I loved everything about it.
Yeah, I love college towns too. I know we barely touched the surface, but we hit the sort of heart of it with Dickens Street, that square, historic square, and then we wanted to show you just a touch of the campus. Yeah. Again, I know we haven't even skimmed the surface, but this is a really cool stop that we actually weren't going to make. We had other things in mind, but as it turned out, we did it, and I couldn't be more happy.
Me
so
too.
This was really awesome, and I had a good time. All right, get off the couch. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.